This plant is Iberis sempervirens, Evergreen Candytuft, and it's a nice low-growing perennial, evergreen perennial. It it's used well as kind of in rock gardens, or as you saw at the beginning there, hanging over walls, or in the front of a perennial border. You're seeing it here at the end of March. It's late winter, early spring bloomer, and has these icy white flowers. That's really what it's known for. This display usually runs for a couple of months solid in our area. We're in Northern California in a warm inland valley, and this early spring bloom is what they're known for. It's a nice, compact, tight, clean-looking plant. One of the things I like about it is how dark green the foliage is, and that becomes a nice backdrop for how white these flowers are. The plant you're looking at here is about 2 feet in diameter and probably 6 inches high. And that's pretty standard for Candytuft. There are some different varieties such as Snowflake, Little Gem, Alexander's White, Purity, and it really comes down to what's available in your area and what you have access to. So if you want to look into those different varieties, it's going to come down to what local nurseries are growing that you can get hold of. But generally they're about 6 to 12 inches high. I don't see 12 inches high very often, honestly. It's usually around 6 inches high. And if they're allowed to, they'll spread out to about 18 to 24 inches in diameter. This is a picture of one that's out of bloom, and you can see some of the dead heads on there. So let's talk about maintenance. When these are done blooming, the thing is that the stems do not fall off. It's not what I'd call, it's partially self-cleaning, meaning that the petals themselves fall off, but it leaves behind a bloom stem that does not fall off, and for me it looks a little dirty. So for maintenance, what I like to do is come back in, and when these have totally cleaned themselves off of petals, then take a light shearing and just clean the tops off to remove those dead stems, and then you'll have a nice clean evergreen mat there until next season when it blooms again. And let's see, in terms of water, this is kind of regular garden water is what I'd recommend. I don't consider these drought tolerant by any stretch. On the other hand, they don't need large amounts of water either, so I'd call that water need moderate. And also, we've used these in deer areas successfully. So I'd say it's worth a try in a deer area. I can't tell you it's 100%, but we have used these in deer areas successfully. And in terms of design, again, early spring bloom, late winter, think of combining these with other things like maybe rosemary, Tuscan blue, which is a nice strong blue with this white would be attractive, as well as maybe pink breath of heaven, Coleonema pulchrum. And the icy white is what's really attractive about this plant. In terms of sun exposure, these like full sun. You're not going to get as strong of a bloom if you put them in shade, so I recommend full sun. Even in hot conditions, we grow this in full sun, so it can definitely tolerate full sun and exposure. And I think that's about it for Iberis sempervirens, Evergreen Candytuft.